Welcome back everyone. In today's session, I'll be solving the questions from Morning Star Workbook solutions of the poem The Night Mail written by W.H. Auden. This is a one-shot video. In today's session, I'm going to discuss 4 extracts each containing 5 questions. And very soon, I will also solve the questions from the Evergreen workbook as well, because there are other important passages discussed over there. So please be patient and you will get all the workbook solutions very soon. Now, coming back to extract 1. This is the extract. It is there on the screen, and now the questions one by one. Why has the poet used this in the first line of the extract? What does the poet mean by a night mail? There are 2 subparts, so you will have to change paragraphs. Why has the poet used this in the first line of the extract? This word ka significance kya hai? The poet mentioned the name of the poet. W.H. Auden used this in the first line of the extract to draw the attention of the readers to the imminent arrival of the night mail. Night mail बहुत जल्द आने वाला है, and to draw the attention of the readers towards a particular night mail, W.H. Auden ने this word use किया हुआ है. The appearance of the train has a unique sensation for everyone. जब भी ये night mail आता है तो लोग बहुत उत्सुक हो जाते हैं. लोगों को इस नाइट मेल का बहुत देर से इंतजार रहता है. एंड पीपल वेट फॉर द ट्रेन ईगरली. द पोएट ट्राइज टू कन्वे दिस. इस चीज को कन्वे करने के लिए, समझाने के लिए, रीडर्स को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए पहले ही स्टैंजा में, फर्स्ट लाइन in the first line itself, W.H. Auden ने this word यूज किया हुआ है. Understood? In this way, you will have to include all the important words in your answer. And now the next question, what does the poet mean by a night mail? इस train को night mail हम क्यों कहेंगे? The train is not an ordinary one. It is a railway coach that carries the mail specially during night. So, letters, documents, and specially during night. During night time, since the daytime is too busy owing to the other trains which commute throughout the day, the night time is suitable for her. Hence, the train is called night mail. ये कोई साधारण सा ट्रेन नहीं है. इस ट्रेन में letters, documents, mails, इन सारी चीजों के लिए ये ट्रेन बनी हुई है. And she carries the letters and documents during the night time. She undertakes the journey during the night. Question now, according to the extract, what does the night mail bring and for whom? So, you will have to highlight 2 points here. What does the night mail bring and for whom? The night mail brings the check and the postal order. Quotations from the text. She caters to the needs of all strata of society, the rich and the poor. The shop at the corner and the girl next door also get letters. इन सब लोगों के लिए, rich, poor, shop at the corner, girl next door, इन सब लोगों के लिए ये night train में क्या आता है? चेक आता है, पोस्टल ऑर्डर आता है, लेटर्स, डॉक्यूमेंट्स, लेटर्स of various kinds are brought by this night mail. Now, question number 3. How is the night mail different from regular trains? The night mail is different from regular trains. कैसे? She moves from Wales to England or from Scotland to Ireland carrying the mail, which is keenly awaited by people, especially during the night time. Night mail night में travel करती है. और इस नाइट मेल में क्या जाता है, क्या ट्रैवल करता है? मेल, लेटर्स, डॉक्यूमेंट्स. ड्यूरिंग द डे टाइम, अ डिफरेंस. रेगुलर ट्रेन्स कैरी पैसेंजर्स, बट द नाइट मेल does not carry passengers. You may mention this also. The general public do not travel. जनरल पब्लिक के लिए ये नाइट मेल अवेलेबल नहीं है. जनरल पब्लिक कौन से ट्रेन से जाते हैं? It's the regular trains. You may highlight this also in your answer. The train is an integral part of the postal department unlike the other regular trains. So another difference. So first difference क्या है? Mail और यहाँ पे है passengers. Second difference क्या है? Night time and regular trains generally daytime. और third difference क्या है? Integral part of the postal system unlike the other regular trains. She is dedicated to the transportation of letters and other documents. General public do not travel by this train. So these are the differences. The extract shows that the night mail does not discriminate. कोई भेदभाव नहीं करता है ये night mail among people. कैसे? How? The night mail is unbiased. कोई prejudice नहीं है, कोई biased nature नहीं है, but does not discriminate among people and does not. So, the night mail is unbiased and does not discriminate among people. She brings forth tidings, news, letters for people staying in mansions, अमीर लोगों के लिए, slums गरीब लोगों के लिए, running shops and the lovesick girl residing next door. Her service is accessible to people of all socio-economic backgrounds. चाहे तुम अमीर हो, चाहे तुम गरीब हो, दुखी हो, सुखी हो, जो कोई भी हो, ये नाइट मेल सबके लिए कुछ ना कुछ सौगात, खुशियों की सौगात, दुख भरी न्यूज, फिर पैसे, सब कुछ ये नाइट मेल लाता है सबके लिए. She seems to understand the eagerness with which people keep waiting for her and therefore the night mail does not discriminate among people. Dear students, in this way you will have to write compact answers, to the point answers and compact answers highlighting all important words and expressions. Give two examples. दो examples हमें provide करना पड़ेगा of the use of rhyme in the extract. What role do they play in the poem? The poem is divided into stanzas of rhymed couplets. दो लाइन rhyme करते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ. Example, the word border rhymes with order and poor rhymes with door. So the two examples. And now the role, the importance of the rhyming scheme, the rhyming pattern. The rhyme scheme is consistent, rhyming couplets, ensuring that the poem has a meter, that creates, what is the specific purpose of this? That creates a rhythm. एक सुर में बंधा हुआ है ये पूरा poem. Creates a rhythm to resemble that of a moving train. We can imagine, we can visualize the movement of the mail train because of this rhythm. The rhyme scheme helps us to visualize that, to perceive that. हम सुन सकते हैं, हम देख सकते हैं कैसे एक ट्रेन छुक 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 करके आगे बढ़ रहा है. The rhythm is steady. In the initial stage, जब वो uphill climb कर रहा है, then it builds up following the uphill climb and then after the descent at the end it slows down. पूरा जो ट्रेन का जर्नी है हम लोग विजुअल कर सकते हैं, हम लोग परसीव कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं, मन में ये सुन सकते हैं because of these rhymes. These rhymes thus help to create a sense of musicality and also unifying the different parts of the poem, creating a cohesive whole. जो पूरा पोएम है एक नाइट मेल के बारे में है, नाइट मेल के जर्नी के बारे में है. So this creates a cohesive whole. The whole poem is not haphazard. All the elements, all the sections are interconnected to each other. Dear students, I hope you will find this Very helpful. Now very quickly, extract 2. Who is the poet talking about? Read the extract quickly. It's there on the screen. Come on. Now, who is the poet talking about? W.H. Auden is talking about the night mail that moves steadily up the slope heading towards B-talk. What is a gradient? And it is against whom? The word gradient का मतलब क्या है? Slope. The slope is steep and it is against the night mail. So against whom? It is against the night mail. It poses a challenge or obstacle to the train's progress. So a very brief answer but to the point and compact answer. You will get full marks if you write like this. Dear students, don't worry about the length. कुछ answers थोड़े lengthy होंगे और 2-3 lines में fit नहीं आने वाले हैं. Next, what are the qualities? Qualities of the night mail as indicated in the extract. The night mail manages to reach on time. Punctuality, dutifulness of the night mail are highlighted here. You will have to mention these qualities. You will have to, compulsory. The train reaches on time regardless of the harsh terrain and travels every night. हर रोज अपना duty fulfill करने के लिए ये night mail through various plains and hilly areas travel करती है to fulfill her duty. She overcomes all obstacles. Her indomitable spirit, वो डरती नहीं है, वो हार मानती नहीं है. Uphill climb बहुत difficult है, journey बहुत difficult है, मगर ये जो नाइट मेल है अपना जर्नी कंटिन्यू करती है एंड दैट टू एवरी नाइट बिकॉज शी इज ड्यूटीफुल एंड ऑल्सो पंक्चुअल. शी नोज दैट टाइम इज इंपॉर्टेंट. द जर्नी इज डिफिकल्ट बट द ट्रेन इज नॉट लेजी. अनदर क्वालिटी. सो व्हाट आर द क्वालिटीज? वेरी क्विकली. Number 1, dutifulness. Number 2, punctuality. Number 3, it's overcoming the obstacles here. Number 3 and number 4, her indomitable spirit. And number 5, not lazy. If you write all these points, you will get full 3 marks. But also remember to punctuate properly. Don't make any spelling mistakes. And the tense is also important. Why does the poet call the train's climb as steady? The night mail moves steadily up the slope towards B-talk. It's an uphill journey. It's an uphill climb. The climb is steady means that the train maintains a consistent pace to go uphill. चढ़ाई जो है बहुत steep है, but the night mail maintains a steady, consistent pace. And the journey, though arduous, though difficult, is smooth. In order to mention the smooth running of the train, the poet calls the train's climb as steady. The word steady shows that the night mail is dependable and provides continuous service by reaching the destination on time. Night mail को पता है, night mail के लिए बहुत सारे लोग eagerly wait कर रहे हैं. She is dependable. इसीलिए she maintains her steady climb. What does shoveling white steam over her shoulder mean? As the coach moves, she feeds on coal and other fuel to keep on the move. The smoke flies over the train and into the distance as it passes forward, as it pushes forward. She moves. She makes sure that the smoke does not eclipse her vision. उसे सामने देखना है and therefore she pushes away the smoky fumes. Here the night mail is personified. The smoke is pushed by the pressure of the wind and the visual image highlights the journey of the train towards the destination. This is again a visual, a graphic description of the forward journey of the night mail. How has the poet used personification? Previous answer में ही मैंने mention किया था night mail is personified. Now, question 5. How has the poet used personification in the extract? Figures of speech are important, dear students. For your MCQs and RTC, learn all the figures of speech. The poet has personified the night mail in the poem giving it human qualities. Here the question is how. You will have to explain how. He portrays the train as a lady, very, very important, who enjoys the journey through different terrains. The train is addressed as her and she pronouns. These pronouns create a sense of empathy and connection between the reader and the train. Readers को लगता है ये ट्रेन बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है, बहुत पंक्चुअल है और कैसे ये ट्रेन हर मुश्किल को पार करके अपना ड्यूटी फुलफिल करना चाहता है. रीडर्स में एक सेंस ऑफ एम्पैथी है फॉर द ट्रेन. देयर इज अ कनेक्शन एज इफ इट वर अ लिविंग एंटिटी. एक ह्यूमन बीइंग अगर ऐसा एक जर्नी अंडरटेक करता है हर रोज बाय क्लाइंबिंग, बाय मेकिंग द अपहिल जर्नी throughout the night, every day, the human being will be tired. Similarly, the night mail is also undertaking a similar journey every day, and therefore the readers feel for the night mail. The expression shoveling, just turn the page, shoveling white steam over her shoulder also personifies the train. She keeps on moving through the fields, overcoming all obstacles symbolized by the gradient, and like a human being is punctual. Just like a human being, the mail train also is behaving over here. Extract 3, very quickly, what is meant by her climb is done. The words her climb is done show that the night mail has completed the difficult part of the journey. She has finished her ascent. Ascent का मतलब uphill journey, uphill climb. Ascent up the slope and has reached the top of the hill. Her uphill movement thus is over. So her climb is done. Where is she now headed towards? She is now headed towards Glasgow. अब ये Glasgow का spelling बहुत tricky है. It's just one S. So remember to learn the spelling. Glasgow, Scotland, in a much less natural and peaceful environment than that which she travelled through. So पहले ये नाइट मेल कंट्री साइड से गुजर रही थी, मगर अब she is headed towards the industrial area of Glasgow. So from the countryside, she is now headed towards the industrial area of Glasgow. What does the repetition of the consonant D in the first 2 lines of the extract indicate? The repetition of consonant D in the first 2 lines of the extract is an example of alliteration. What is a function? Used to create a sense of momentum, एक movement, एक momentum, एक forward motion, reflecting the night mail's descent down the hill towards Glasgow. Just a little while ago, W.H. Auden was describing the uphill climb, and now W.H. Auden in this extract is describing the descent journey, the downhill journey of the night mail. So a kind of momentum, a speed, a pace. This technique is used to display the changing scenario. पहले कंट्री साइड से ये ट्रेन अपहिल क्लाइंब कर रही थी, अब ये ट्रेन डाउनहिल क्लाइंब कर रही है टुवर्ड्स a different scenario, an industrial area, and also matches the rhythm of the train's journey, indicating her pace. ट्रेन के साथ साथ हम लोग भी ट्रेन के साथ साथ ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं through the various terrains. Which figure of speech is used in the following line? Explain its usage. Set on the dark plane like gigantic chessmen. Glasgow is an industrial area. There are giant machines and furnaces set up like gigantic chessmen. The figure of speech is simile. It is used. Usage ka explanation refer to industrial planning, building and working thoughtfully. This is there in the workbook. Explain in your own words the meaning of all Scotland waits for her. All the people of Scotland, all of Scotland craves for her arrival, for the people want news. Precise answer. They wait anxiously, suggesting that the night mail plays an integral role in connecting people and communities across Scotland. All of Scotland, सब लोग Scotland में. The phrase all Scotland suggests a sense of unity and shared experience as people from different sections of society look forward to the arrival of the train. अमीर लोग, गरीब लोग, हर सब लोग look forward to the arrival of the train. Each region of Great Britain is connected by the Universal Postal Service. Very important point. Now, the next question. Which theme of the poem is highlighted here? So, the themes of anticipation, waiting, number 1, as well as human need to be connected, number 2, are highlighted in the extract. It brings home to the point that each one of us wants to be remembered, number 3, by someone else in the world. Letters are a good means to connect with the loved ones, number 4. And therefore, thus men long for news. This is the theme highlighted in this extract. I hope I have made myself clear. Now, the last extract, it's extract number 4. Read the extract from the screen. What were people doing while the night mail was traveling through different cities? While the night mail was traveling through different cities, people were asleep. सो रहे थे, ड्रीम्स देख रहे थे, नाइटमेयर्स आ रहे थे ड्रीम्स में. They were asleep in Glasgow, in Edinburgh and Aberdeen. What sort of dreams do these people have? These people are dreaming of terrifying monsters, a quotation, and of friendly tea beside the band in Cranston's or Crawford's. They dream on. So nightmares and dreams. Symbolic significance क्या है in dreams का? These dreams symbolize the varied hopes, expectations, fears, aspirations that people have. जो हम लोग सोचते हैं, जो हम लोग पाना चाहते हैं, हम लोग वो अपने ड्रीम्स में देखते हैं. जो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में रिप्रेस्ड डिजायर्स होते हैं, दबी हुई जो इच्छाएं होती है, उनको हम ड्रीम्स के द्वारा, ड्रीम्स के माध्यम से देख पाते हैं. These dreams are representations of their repressed desires and also wish fulfillment. काश ये फुलफिल हो जाए, ऐसा हो, काश मेरे साथ मेरे जीवन में. As well as a mode of escapism from the reality of their daily lives. And we also escape into another world in our sleep through dreams. What would happen to their heartbeat on hearing the postman's knock? Why? On hearing the postman's knock, the people will experience a quickening of the heart. Quotation. बस और कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं मैं लिखूंगी. They will be excited and their hearts will throb. Throbbing hearts. And why? No one can bear to feel himself forgotten. सब लोग appreciate होना चाहते हैं. सब लोग चाहते हैं दूसरे लोग हमें remember करें, याद करें. They are eagerly waiting for letters filled with anticipation. The arrival of a postman suggests fulfillment of their expectation. हाँ, किसी ने मुझे लेटर लिखा है, किसी को मैं याद आया हूँ, as they may have received news, letters and documents. This reveals the human need to be connected. An important theme highlighted in this poem. After this, the last two questions. Question 4, very quickly. If the postman does not bring the letters, what would be the feelings of the people? Everyone longs to be remembered and no one wants to be forgotten. If the postman does not bring the letters, the people will be disappointed and sad. Their hopes will be shattered. They will be alienated from others, thereby feel disconnected and isolated. All these words that I am highlighting, that I am underlining are important. Use them. Explain how does a night mail help to promote human relations? In the pre-technological era, you must remember the context when this poem was written. Pre-technological era. There were no phones or any fast electronic means of communication. उन दिनों में people used to communicate through letters that took many days to reach their destination. During those days, people eagerly waited for the letters. The night mail brought these letters. For the Scottish people, the mail included the entire spectrum of human interaction. Sukh, dukh, gossip, इंटरनेशनल न्यूज, नेशनल न्यूज, सब कुछ कैसे पता चलता था? सब ह्यूमन रिलेशनशिप्स के बारे में कैसे जानते थे? थ्रू these letters delivered by the mail train, from the routine everyday happenings to the most meaningful ones. The people were knit together by the mail correspondence. Relatives, friends, acquaintances communicated with one another with the help of the night mail, thereby acting as the bridge between people to strengthen social bonds. Very important. Bridge between people, strengthen social bonds, catering to all sections of the society.